Hi, thank you for joining me today. My name is Nick Dogle, owner and founder of North State Law, where we safeguard your professional license so you can get back to business. Topic for today is going to be appealing of an agency or board decision. Now, what I'm going to discuss is pretty much across the board for anybody that has a professional license in North Carolina, a nurse, attorney, doctor, whoever, whatever profession you adhere to. There are going to be some slight differences that I'm not going to get into today. If you have any questions that are more in depth than the basics that I'm going to go over, feel free to reach out to me. I'll have my contact information at the end of this video. So jumping right in, say you have a board or agency decision that unfortunately doesn't go your way. Is that the end of it? No, that's not the end of it. You can seek what's called judicial review of the board or agency's decision. What that means is you're essentially appealing that agency or board's decision to a superior court judge. Now, you also want to make sure that you adhere to the deadline for that. You're going to have 30 days from when the agency or board made their decision to file that petition for judicial review. And that judicial review filing needs to be filed in the county where you, the licensee, were to be residing at the time the decision was made by the board or the agency. So the good thing is on that is you'll don't have to travel all the way to where most boards and agencies are, which is Wake County. If you're in Buncombe or Alamance County and you don't want to drive all the way to Wake County, great. You'll be able to have your appeal in your home county, and you'll be able to not have to drive and waste time, money, and energy trying to keep your license. Another thing to keep in mind is while that appeal is pending and before you actually have a ruling by a superior court judge, you're still allowed to practice whatever profession you're licensed in. Now, one exception to that could be if the board or agency files what's called an injunction and that's granted, then that would prohibit you from practicing whatever licensed profession that you're normally able to until that gets resolved, until the injunction gets lifted or until you're actually heard by the superior court judge and a decision is made on your judicial review. So it's unfortunate and it's bad if an agency or board does not believe you, believes the complaintee, or believes information that they have acquired from themselves or their investigator. But it's not the end of your career. It's not the end of your license. There are still other measures to go about it. The first being the judicial review, which I've discussed. If for some reason the judicial review doesn't go your way and there are appealable issues. Now, key on that is there has to be some sort of procedural error by a judge or some other actual appealable issue. It can't just be I don't like the decision by the superior court judge on my judicial review, I should be able to appeal this to the Court of Appeals. It doesn't work that way. You have to have some sort of appealable issue. If you do, and a superior court judge comes back and say, well, I'm going to uphold what the board or the agency says, and there is that appealable issue, which I was discussing, then you can appeal to the Court of Appeals for North Carolina. That has to be done within 30 days of when a judge signs a judgment or order, though. So you've got to make sure that those timelines are adhered to. On the appeal to North Carolina Court of Appeals, got to have an appealable issue there as well. There's a fair bit more that does go into this, including having a record, a record on appeal, even when you go from an agency or board's decision to a hearing in front of a superior court judge. So it's a little bit more comprehensive than just, well, I'm going to do my petition for judicial review and then I'll get in front of a superior court judge. There's some other steps that have to be taken before you actually get in front of that superior court judge. Could be good or bad, but you don't have a right to a jury hearing or jury trial. It's just in front of the superior court judge. It really just kind of depends on the facts of the situation and the judge as to whether or not that would be a positive or a negative. So if anybody has any follow-up questions on anything or just wants to see what more services we offer, feel free to give us a call. It's 919-521-8810. You can also reach me on my email. It's nick@northstatelawfirm.com, and that is my direct email. We're also on social media. It's at North State Law, and then our website is www.northstatelawfirm.com. I hope everybody is having a great day, and look forward to doing some more videos for you and possibly interacting more. Have a great day. Bye-bye.